10% off is real money.
Rico Suave. Well, this is an awesome, awesome time of year. It is March Magic, as the MHSAA likes to call it. The boys opened up district play last week, and they have now given way to the ladies. We've got Manton and Glen Lake going at it right now over on our sister station, 107.1 The Drive. Last we heard, the Rangers were up big on the Lakers. We'll see if they can hold on. A couple of state-ranked teams, unfortunately, meeting in the district quarterfinals. But, boy, whoever advances will be battle-tested. We're biased. We're hoping it's Manton. Meanwhile, over here, Northern Michigan Christian and the Marion Eagles would have been a Highland Conference matchup 3 years ago. Now it's just a local matchup, I suppose. They're nearby each other now, as Marion in the West Michigan D-League this year, independent last year. These two teams already met, didn't they, Gary?
They have met one time this year, and NMC won on the 4th of January by a score of 68-23. They had a thumping they gave down that game. But this is a little bit a different team. Aspen LaGrow is able to come back. The Marion Eagles have been playing much better ball. In fact, they had a fantastic victory over Mesick, 46-45. So we know that they could get some offense generated. And NMC is going to be missing one of their big guns.
That they are. Anna Lancer on the bench right now. She's got a foot elevated and iced. Turned an ankle against Manton in their regular season closer, and she will be unavailable tonight for certain, possibly unavailable all week. And the Comets will be hoping that they can get through this contest without her. She is, I'd call her their primary ball handler, wouldn't you?
Her and Allie Crick are obviously
between the two
guards.
But Anna brings them a lot of size as a ball handler. She can look over the defense. And she's going to be a key miss without question. And it'll be interesting to see how the Comets respond to her absence.
So it's going to be a fantastic night. We have 7 minutes until the tip-off as we are getting ready for this game. Now, we watched these Northern Michigan Christian Comets play against McBain the last time we had a radio broadcast of girls basketball.
Yeah, we did.
And what we noticed is that NMC only played 5 players for the majority of the game. They did rotate in Tana, Vanna, Poland for about 1:30, and we had Amelia DeRider come off the bench to shoot a couple free throws, basically, and that's it. And then token time for Allison Wren, but they did not go to the bench very much in that zone. I'm wondering what kind of things they're going to do now that they brought up the JV, especially when they brought up Maggie Bennett.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because the JV additions don't look out of place. A lot of times when the JV is brought up to the varsity for a playoff game, you can kind of tell who the JVers are, just the way they carry themselves, and a lot of times they're smaller than the varsity. Right now, you'd be hard-pressed to tell who's who out there because the JV had an awful lot of size themselves, and it'll be interesting to see how Coach Towers utilizes it. We saw with the boys when NMC played McBain on that same night on that broadcast. The JV had played the night before, and that allowed them to bring up, is it Trevin?
Trevin
Winkle from the JV to the varsity, and he gave them significant minutes on the varsity that night, contributed very well, hit a couple early threes, and certainly had an early impact on that game. So I wouldn't be shocked, especially with the loss of Lancer for tonight. Actually, I would be more shocked if we did not see the JV get a few minutes of time, not just Bennett, but maybe others, in order to try and spell these starters and try to save them, especially if this game, should this game turn into the kind of route the first matchup was between these teams, because it's a long week, it's a long postseason, and I'm sure Coach Towers would like to make a deep run, and the best way to do that is to keep these girls fresh.
That is true, and when you have such a short bench, it's a little bit unlucky that you drew the extra game in your district.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But if they can handle this game after the last one, then they have a good chance they rest Anna Lancer, because the winner of this game will be taking on Buckley, in the semifinals, and that'll be on this radio station at 7:30 between the winner of Marion. Well, if NMC wins, it'll be on. If Marion wins, then our season will be over for broadcasting. So names to look out for the Marion Eagles as we watched them last year. Players to keep an eye on. We're going to have to watch out for Caitlin Booms. Isabel, and I'll tell you what, last year, her family listened to the game, and they're so proud that we can pronounce the last name correctly. Isabel Bonico.
Is it cheating?
Yes, definitely, and we'll get away with that. Aspen LeGros, as we mentioned beforehand, and Chloe Philo, and that's because she goes to church with me. We're going to watch out for her game there, too. For the Comets, the big names that we're going to keep an eye out for are who, Jay?
Well, certainly from all season long, they've relied on the, I hate to use the cliche, but the Twin Towers in the middle. Carrie Van Polen and Ali Sigafus have been key for this team with their presence in the middle, both from a rebounding standpoint and a scoring standpoint. And you'll see that their offense predicated on using those big girls to either get them shots or to get open looks on the baseline. It's kind of like the NBA 10 years ago, right?
Yes.
The NBA 10 years ago, if you look at the hot spots for shooting, it was about 15 to 18 feet out along the baselines was an area where favorite shots were taken in the NBA. Anymore, it's all at the rim or three-pointers. But the Comets are kind of old school NBA. They get a lot of baseline jumpers from this offense, and it goes through those two big girls. We'll also see a lot of Allie Crick, as well as Maddie Bentham, and both of them enjoy shooting from those spots as well. Crick, obviously, will see a lot more heavy responsibility as a ball handler with Anna Lancer on the bench. And then Tana Banana Vanna Polen was the sixth man. I assume will be the fifth starter tonight.
That's an interesting question. I was thinking it's going to be Amelia DeRuyter, bringing in another guard, because Tana more is going to be forward. But looking at the bringing up the JV, it looks like the JV actually makes NMC taller.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I was actually thinking that. I mean, between and I actually never wrote the JVs down. I'm gonna have to steal your roster back. But the Bennett, the daughter of the JV coach, is it Rich Bennett? Quite a bit of size as I watch her shuffle through here. I think she may actually be the tallest Comet. I think she's taller than Carrie Van Polen.
She is the tallest Comet by far on the team right there.
So size is not something NMC lacks, and they certainly rebound very well. Well, this is a nice touch. The Marion Eagles kind of doing a Beale City Aggies thing, coming into the crowd to thank their fans for coming to the game.
Well, actually, I've been seeing this a lot more lately. Lake City's been doing this. I saw Pine River do this. It's a beautiful thing when you get the team and the community together, because that's what it's really all about.
Absolutely.
Hey, I want to let you know you're listening to the Pluger Mechanical pregame show, brought to you by Pluger Mechanical. Licensed and insured. Call Aaron at 231-282-3194 for new installations, HVAC service, and light plumbing. Mention the ad that you heard it during this playoff run, and he'll take 10% off your next service call. And 10% is real money.
Cash money, bro.
All right, we're going to get ready for the national anthem. We're going to throw it back to the studio. You're listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 Wcdy.
If you haven't tried Primo's Barbecue yet, what are you waiting for? Primo's Barbecue is serving up their delicious Texas pit-style barbecue every day in Cadillac West at the former Tilly's Party Store. And now, they're delivering it too. Call in an order for the entire office. Authentic barbecue brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, ribs, and more. All done low and slow for the absolute best flavor. Primo's Barbecue, 2420 Sunnyside Drive. Look them up on Facebook at Primo's Barbecue. Call 779-1575 to order ahead or for delivery.
Making the final arrangements for a loved one is never easy. At Burkholder Family Funeral Home in McBain, they can help you get through the process one step at a time. Serving the families in McBain and the surrounding communities for over 40 years, they take pride in providing exceptional services that families can actually afford. The caring and compassionate staff at Burkholder Family Funeral Home can help ease the burden. Burkholder Family Funeral Home. Visit them today at 211 North Pine Street in McBain or call 231-825-8191.
Northern Michigan Christian Schools in McBain is a Christ-centered learning environment run by parents rather than a church. It's an excellent Christian education for pre-K through 12th grade and currently serves more than 290 students. To find out more information, go to www.nmcs.us or call 231-825-2492. Again, that's 231-825-2492. Northern Michigan Christian School, believing that each student is uniquely gifted and a blessed child of God.
Don't get left out in this cold. You need to heat your house with Holton's LP Gas. Call them today at 231-839-4600. You can contact the office for specials today. And if you're a new customer, they have specials for you as well. Holton's LP Gas has been in Lake City for over 30 years. And don't worry, they service the entire listening area with 24/7 live trained professionals. Holton's LP Gas is a proud sponsor of NMC Athletics.
In the small town of McBain lies a locally owned family pharmacy that takes pride in helping improve the health of every patient that comes through the door. At McBain Family Pharmacy, you're more than just a prescription. Here, you're family, and their experienced team of professionals are always available to answer any questions you may have regarding prescription and over-the-counter medications. McBain Family Pharmacy is your full-service family pharmacy for both traditional and compound medications. Call them today at 231-825-8175. That's 231-825-8175. Or stop by their store, located at 119 North Roland Street in McBain.
When it's late, when it's snowing, when you just have to have it. It's nice knowing McNally's Party Store in downtown McBain is open 7 days a week, locally owned and operated with the friendliest cashiers helping to serve your grocery needs. From candy and chips to pop and munchies, McNally's Party Store, they're still keeping it cold. And wishing the McBain Ramblers good luck in tonight's game. That's McNally's Party Store in downtown McBain, open 7 days a week.
District quarterfinals. Northern Michigan Christian Comets versus the Marion Eagles. This is Gary Hawkeye Vanna, joined by Jay Rico Suave.
Oh, for the love of God.
Simon, as he is going to be doing the color for this game. We want to thank Pluger Mechanical for their pregame show, as they have been sponsors all season long, and they'll continue to be sponsors as long as we have a radio broadcast. As they are getting ready, they're going to be announcing the starting lineups for both teams, as Northern Michigan Christian will be in the road maroon jerseys with the yellow numbers. The Cousins going out there giving the high fives. And the NMC, or the Marion Eagles, will be in white jerseys, white shorts, black piping, it looks like, or maroon piping. So a pair of maroon teams, opposite colors, to start off this game. For the starting lineups, Jay, who do you got starting for the Northern Michigan Christian Lady Comets?
Well, I'm waiting to find out for sure, but I don't think there's too much doubt. They're going to run out 4 of their usual 5 for sure, in Allie Crick, Maddie Bentham, Allie Sigafus, and Carrie Van Polen. And you called it, Amelia DeRuyter will be the 5th starter. Came in and hit a couple of huge free throws late in that game against McBain last week when we broadcast, or 2 weeks ago when we broadcast.
Hey, here's a reminder. You're listening to WCDY, McBain Cadillac, Lake City. Hey, if you are not able to listen to us in your car or on the radio, that's all right. We got you covered, because this game is live streamed. And all games are live streamed here on 107.9 Wcdy. And it's brought to you by McLean Transmission. For anything transmission related and for you quality used cars, head over to McLean Transmission on LaChance Road between Cadillac and Lake City. Call 231-779-1394. And right before we get the jump here, I got a text that's going to give us an update on the other game. Or not. And here's the jump. Carrie Van Polen beats Bonico on the jump. Sigafus gathers the ball. Ball into the corner here. Trying to force it down low. Great job by Chloe Philo, who knocks it off Carrie Van Polen's hands. Out of bounds. It will go to Marion Eagles, and NMC's coming out with a full court press. They're hoping to get a big lead quickly in this game.
Well, they've got a bench tonight. Why not? Pull out all the stops.
And there's a turnover. Carrie Van Polen steals it. Finds down low. Allie Crick. Kick out. Millie DeRider with a nice 18-foot jumper. Good.
Wow.
Great.
Good-looking
nice.
jumper.
Yeah.
The writer says, thank you for the start. Let me show you what I can do.
Pass up again to Bonico. Easy layup for Chloe Philo. Philo makes the puppy. 2-2, 7:20 in the first quarter. Broke the press quite nicely on that one was the Eagles.
Surprisingly, right over the top, too, Gary. That's not something you'd expect with the height that the Comets have. I see Ramblers way too often in a year.
Eagles are playing zone defense. That causes a turnover. Breakaway layup here. Too strong. Knocked off the hands of Bonico, and that will be going the other way. Sokowski on the top of the key. Kick out to Madeline Bentham in the corner. Long three ball is too long. Battled down below by, look like Booms and DeRider off the hands of DeRider. Ruby Comets ball underneath the basket. 6:47. Game is knotted up at 2-2. Merb getting ready to pull the trigger. Inside to Carrie Van Polen. High bank shot. No one can get the ball when it's up that high. Good job keeping the ball high, making the score 4-2 Comets. Inbound pass. Sokowski gets it up to Bonico. Bonico has Chloe Philo wide open, but there's Crick out of nowhere with the steal.
Crick playing safety, coming in with the interception. Wrong sport.
Quick push out to Madeline Bentham. Rebound Van Polen. Rebound. Looks like Boom's got the rebound. Gives it to Swatsky. Swatsky.
I'm going to go with Switalski.
Switalski has the ball. Offense being set up right here. Team's coached by Matt LeGros. This is his second year as the varsity coach. Chloe Philo is the only sophomore on the court for the Eagles, and Allie Crick is for the Comets. Patient with the offense on top. You should recognize this offense a little bit, don't you, Jay?
There is some nice motion.
Jumper's no good. Rebounded Allie Crick. Crick pushing the action. Matt LeGros, former protege of one Bruce Copeman. And Carrie Van Polen from the free throw line knocks down the jumper. 6-2, 5:22 left. Quick steal by Allie Crick. Allie Crick with a set shot, no good.
Van Polen, what I really liked, Hawkeye, took that 15-footer from the free throw line. Didn't try to get closer, was in rhythm, just took the shot.
Booms has her pocket pick. Crick's pushing the action. Gets bumped along the way. She'll be shooting too.
Caitlin Booms trying to commit the foul early before the layup attempt. Did a nice job. That's a solid foul in that situation. Don't give her the free throws. Don't give her the layup.
Henderson checks on the game for Chloe Philo. NFC inbounds the ball. 6-2. 5:03 left in the game. Another three ball by Merv. A little bit short. Ball's on the ground. We got a scrum. And that'll end in a jump ball.
You know why she's missing those, don't you?
She's just out of her zone.
She's got a toe on the line. If she'd get behind the line, those would probably go down. Those are 19-foot, 7-inch two-pointers.
Ball is inbounded to Salisbury. Salisbury tries to pass up ahead. Stolen by the Foos.
Wow, how did she keep that right foot in bounds? Kept her toe on the ground, kept her heel up, and prevented it as we get a turnover here.
4:41 left in the first quarter. The Northern Michigan Christian Comets are up 6-2 at this point. Marion trying to find some room down below. Boones passes the ball into Salisbury. Trying to set up the offense right here. Salisbury tries to attack the zone. Bang shot, a little bit too strong. Rebound Van Polen. Quickly out, but Slutowski has the steal. Misses the jumper. Rebound by Crick. Coming back the other way. Crick going coast to coast. Too strong. Bonico gets the ball, and he ain't getting out of her hands. Henderson pushes the action the other way. She'll get fouled on the free throw, and she'll be shooting too.
That's a great job by the freshman Stella Henderson taking that outlet. Bonico with a nice two-handed launch turn, found her streaking up court, and Henderson, even though she knew she was going to get contact, went strong for that layup attempt. She's benefiting from 2 free throws.
4:13 left in the first quarter. Northern Michigan Christian Comets are up 6-2. Here's the front one. Aspen Regaud checks into the game for the Eagles. Henderson second opportunity. Perfect. 3-6 with 4:13 left in the first quarter. Allie Crick attacking the basket. Kick out to Merv. Merv toes down the line. She still can't find the range from that spot, but Van Polen with the foul and the strong putback. It's a hoop in the harm.
Now the superior size Hawkeye, the Comets, really showing itself, especially in the offensive end. Too many second chance, third chance opportunities right now for the maroon and gold here.
That's going to be one of their biggest advantage as they try and make a deep postseason run. This is one of the tallest teams you're going to see. Van Polen's offering's a little short, but plenty high.
It's all about the height.
Booms get it into Aspen LaGroche. Thinks about the three-pointer. Thinks better of it. Gives it up over to Salisbury. Salisbury into Booms in the corner. Scoop in there to try to get underneath the arms of Kerry Van Polen. Can't do it. Rebound Van Polen. Comets coming the other way, going right to left on your radio dial. Bentham jump shot's no good, but who's got the cleanup? Carol Van Polen. And she'll be shooting again. All right, we got a timeout brought by the Marion Eagles. Want to let you know you are listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 CDY.
The vision of Resurrection Life Church in Cadillac is to encounter God, equip people, and empower the church. It's all about belief in the Bible, the Trinity, the deity of Jesus Christ, the church, salvation, the Holy Spirit, the gifts of the Holy Spirit, healing, baptism and Holy Communion, and the spiritual unity that brings together all believers in Christ. If you've been looking for a church home, consider Resurrection Life Church on 44.5 Road in Cadillac. Encounter, equip, empower. That's Resurrection Life Church. Learn more at getreslife.org.
And we're in Buckley. Northern Michigan Christian Lady Comets versus the Lady Eagles of Marion. 3:32 left in the first quarter. Comets are up 8-3, and it has been really the dominance down low on the height of the Comets that has been the big difference in the game so far. This is Gary Hawkeye Van, joined by Jay Rico Suave Simon.
You don't even feel a little ridiculous saying that?
No, do I sound ridiculous?
Would it get you to stop if I said you do?
No.
Dang it.
Van Polen drains the first of the free throw, making the score 9-3. 3:32 here. Marion has brought a large student section for the game here. And I think they might have ridden on the bus or had their separate bus there, but there is quite a number of students that came to watch this game. Carey misses the second one. Rebound on this one by Booms. And the point guard brings the ball over the court. Tries to drive onto Ryder, runs it to Carey Van Polen, and she's going to get a little bit of a hip, and she's going to get fouled on the ground.
Thank goodness for the Marion student section. Seriously, the parents are dead quiet in this gymnasium.
I know.
And the Marion student section with a classic "You can't do that" chant after the foul call. And I love that.
I feel like I almost have to call this like a golf match.
I'm proud of those kids.
It does feel that way a little bit, doesn't it? The girls rebound no good. Van Polen gets the rebound, takes it coast to coast, lays it in, making the score 11-3. 3:10 left in the first quarter. NMC still has a full court press on there. Salisbury tries to break it, gets up to Bonico up his head. Nice little stutter step. Easy layup for Bonico. 11-5. The Comets are up. 2:55 left. Van Polen's pass a little hot.
Sigafus not quite ready for that one. And yeah, I would say Carroll put a little mustard on that one.
A little mustard. Check into the game now is the 8th grader, Paige Ebles. So 2:44 yet. Paige Ebles, congratulations. You're now got varsity experience. Seems like she's an in-your-face defensive player, and there she is with the partial steal.
I see now why she's brought in off the bench here. Making a pest of herself right off the bat. That's some intense defense. Got her hands on that. Welcome to the big time.
Yeah, great play right there. She has really made her presence known right away on her press. And they're going to give Allie Crick a little bit of a rest. They had to bring in a younger ball handler with Anna Lancer out of the game. Foose with a great pass over to DeRider. DeRider misses it, but Foose gets the rebound, says, I got you, bud. I'll give you the assist. I'll give you the rebound, and I'll take the bucket.
DeRider with the nice pass right back to Foose. What it looked like.
13-5. Comets are up. 2:19 left. Got a little bumping action right here. It's going to be off the Comets. It looks like it's going to be a foul on Foose.
Almost looked like Sigafus could have cut her off and tried to draw the charge, but Allie Sigafus doesn't strike me as the type who's going to fall down for anybody.
2:19 left in the first quarter, and it's been all Comets on the board. 13-5, they're up. Marion trying to find it. The only baskets really have come from transition and breaking the press. LeGros tries to blow by on Foose. Goes high iron, no good. High backboard. Rebound on that one by Booms, and then Carey says, get that thing out of here. Turnover, Comets ball.
I like that drive, though, by Aspen LeGros. That was a great take to the rim. Aggressive and just got a little too hot with the layup attempt, but that was a nice take as LeGros is going to pick up a foul on the other end.
You know who her sister was, right?
I believe so.
Yep, that's the younger sister of Asia LeGros, who actually went on to play at Loyola Chicago for girls basketball. Kick out over to DeRider in the corner. DeRider with the long two-pointer. Can't be any longer of a two-pointer than that one, as the Comets are up by 10 now, 15-5 with a minute 37 left in the first quarter. Girl has the ball. Gives it up to Switowski. Switowski again. Over in the corner here to Henderson. Marion Eagles trying to solve the mystery of this zone. LeGros takes on Foose all by herself. Foose gets the block. But great save there. And Booms with the long jumper. Foose finally collects it and turns the action going the other way. Less than a minute left. Comets are up 15-5. Amelia DeRider gets the ball, turns the ball over right to Henderson. Now it's going for the Marion Eagles. Booms forcing the action. DeRider knocks the ball loose. Marion collects it. LeGros thinks about the shot. Gets the high school travel call.
Yep, and unlike the boys, they, well, I don't think Aspen LeGros thought she did either, but there's not a single high school boy that thinks they traveled in that situation.
I want to use one of the calls that was used on Saturday's 6th grade tournament. There was too much NBA in that play. Foose goes to the basket, fouled by Kritchmar. Kritchmar seems to be missing a vowel in her last name, but she seemed to be good.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's how you pronounce it.
And Foose will be shooting two with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Buckley here, the Comets 15, the Eagles 5. Tell you what, someone in that student section might need some Kleenex because they seem to have a cold.
You hear a pin drop in this place when there's a free throw being shot.
Chloe Philo checks back in the game for the Marion Eagles. You know, some players say it's harder to shoot in a quiet gym than when all the noise is going on.
I've actually thought that's true.
As Sigapus misses both of her foul shots. Marion's got the ball. Aspen LeGros from the free throw line. Hits all parts of that rim, but never gets the bottom. Van Polen goes into the wall to save it to the Ryder. Comets are back in action. Here comes Eagles.
Another great take by Aspen LeGros, Hawk. I just couldn't finish.
Eagles gets partially blocked on that one by Henderson. Lands in the hands of Carrie Van Polen, and right before the buzzer, she puts in the easy layup. 17-5 here at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 WCDY.
Your one-stop farm supply store is Falmouth Co-op in the heart of agriculture country. With locations at Falmouth and McBain, Falmouth Co-op has what you need to keep all your animals well-fed and healthy. Plus, bulk fuel and professional agronomy services like custom fertilizers and spraying and soil and grid sampling. Falmouth Co-op is your premier grain dealer and birdseed headquarters. And the McBain location has pizza, burgers, wings, and appetizers. Stop in today at either location in Falmouth and McBain. Falmouth Co-op is proud to support McBain student athletes.
Are you struggling with low energy, blood sugar, aches and pains, balancing your hormones, or even other health issues? Suyat Health and Wellness products target gut health, inflammation, and balancing blood sugars. These natural, plant-based probiotics and multivitamins may be your answer. She offers probiotics, multivitamins, and omegas, natural pain relievers. Call Suyat Health and Wellness products at 231-920-5993.
And we are back. It looks like right now, Manton is up 33-20 on Glen Lake in the fourth quarter.
That is impressive. That really is. I don't know what J.P. Katona has done defensively, but it is messing with the Lakers, that's for sure. That's incredible.
Love to see how that game is going to end up. And we have Zach Wiggs back at the station. He'll be happy to let you know what is happening. Once again, we are in Buckley as the Lady Comets take on the Lady Eagles, as Tana Van Polen is into the game for the first time. Long jumper by Merb. Merb's toe on the line. She's too close for those shots. Rebound Eagles coming the other way.
I tell you, she backs up 6 inches. Those are going down.
Salisbury has the ball over in the corner. Gives it up to Kotowski. Long rebound on that missed shot by Booms. Merb gets in the way of the pass, but Marion corrals it and gathers it up. Marion trying to solve the zone. That's just not fair having Carrie Van Polen at the point of the zone.
No, not at all. She takes half a step out and she can block a shot. Just need to try and crisp up these passes, do the Eagles. They can get open looks.
Sokowski tries the long three-ball, no good. Rebound by Foose. Gives up to Crick. Van Polen's off and running. One girl to stop her. Tries the Euro step around. Gets the bucket to go. 19-5, 6:48 in the second quarter. Marion's break the pass easily. Gives to Bonico. Tries to get over to Sigafus. Sigafus just says, not today, my friend. Turnover. Comets ball.
Maddie Bentham wanted to pass that a little sooner, but her feet didn't want to stop. A little shuffling. Man, we're going to see the freshman Bennett now.
She'll give Merb a little bait. Is Maggie Bennett, coach or daughter of Rich Bennett. Gets her action in the game. This is her second varsity game. Actually, the first time was against Marion last year in the district quarterfinals. And then she redirects the shot of Chloe Philo, makes her presence known right away. I guess you come off the bench, you're supposed to make your presence known right away.
Defensively, that's how you do it.
That's the best way to do it. Maggie holds the ball over her hands, and she's just teasing Salisbury. She's trying to reach it. That reminds me doing it to my younger son that's only 4'6", holding the ball up and trying to let him jump at it. That's just not fair.
You can do that to a kid 4'6"?
Yeah, because every time he jumps, I punches him in the stomach.
Oh, sorry.
Comets ball, 6:04 left in the second quarter. Van Polen to Van Polen. Van Polen missed the shot. Van Polen saves it and throws it into the Marion bench. That'll be a turnover. 19-5. The Comets are up with under 6 minutes left in the second quarter. NMC has pulled off the press, allowing Marion to walk the ball up the court. Salisbury tries to get to the teeth of the defense, causes it to rotate, kicks it back out, looking for the open shot. Sotowski in and out that one. Great battle below. Bonico, Foose. Foose ends up with the ball. Timeout for the Northern Michigan Christian Comets. 5:36 left in the second quarter. Comets are up 19-5. You're listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 WCDY.
I always found it weird to coach.
There are three kinds of people who get really happy when it snows a lot. Skiers, snowmobilers, and people who just bought a new LS tractor from Eagles Hardware in Falmouth. With a comfortable, roomy, heated cab, plenty of power, expert dealer service, and a 6-year limited warranty, moving snow is no longer a chore. It's a downright pleasure. The more you compare, the more you'll see why you can excel in your field with a new LS tractor from Eagles Hardware. Family owned since 1920 in downtown Falmouth.
And we are in Buckley for district quarterfinal action between the Northern Michigan Christian Comets and the Marion Eagles. Hey, if you decide to just flip the station real quick to 107.1 for the great final, as Glen Lake has closed the gap. Oh,
we won't
don't even
hold
go
it
there
against
now. 43-36, but the Manton Rangers are victorious, and they moved on 46-36. Glen Lake Lakers have been eliminated.
That's a big run at the end. Like Glen Lake.
Yeah, so fantastic job. Congratulations, Lady Rangers, as now they become the favorite in that district, and they'll be playing again on Wednesday night. Jumper's good for the Comets. They're up 21-5. Their height has just really been overpowering. There's Maggie Bennett's first points as a varsity player, 23-5. And NMC has the press on. They really want to put the kill in right now. Maggie Bennett, once again, with the little jumper, no good. She just reaches over everybody. She's out jumping them. Monaco gets great position, though, and gets the foul on Bennett.
Yeah, Maggie had a wide open lane, but didn't have a good angle to use the glass. Tried to put in that little 4-footer from the side. That's always a tough shot. Seems like it'd be easy, but it's always easier off the glass.
Oh, there's a turnover. Bennett finally gets the glass on this one, gets another basket, 25-5. Comets, 4:37 left. Comets are clicking on all cylinders. They've really come around since that game against McBain Public, and you can see why they are hoping for a deep run this season. Bonico goes to the basket. Shot's no good. Van Polen corrals the ball, and she's forcing the action the opposite way. Goes right by Salisbury for the easy layup, 27-5. Comets are just breaking the game wide open. Full court press, foul on Bennett.
It was a nice take by Bonico on the other end. Isabel Bonico with the lefty drive on the baseline. Just having trouble finishing against the Comets with their height. There's just an awful lot of arms and hands in the way. Even when they get to the rim area, the zone defense allowing NMC to keep their big girls in that restricted area and make things difficult for the little bit undersized Eagles in comparison.
LeGros, Kirchman, and Henderson check into the game now for the Eagles. For your Comets, and it hasn't come out yet, Amelia DeRider and Sigafus, and Carrie Van Polen. You got the sophomore and the freshman, Tana Van Polen, as well as Allie Crick. Long three balls, no good. Tapped around, corralled by Crick. Crick's going to try and break the press by herself. She's got 4 on them. That means someone's wide open. Gives up to Foose. Foose thinks better of it. She drives the basket. Back iron, no good. Rebound on this one. Chased down by Crick. Comets back in action with 3:34 left in the second quarter, up 27-5. Tana Van Polen down low, misses the puppy. Rebound on that one by Kirchbar.
Mark my words, Hawkeye. Switalski's going to hit a 3 in this game. She's, I think, 0 for 4, 0 for 5, but they have all been in and out.
The girls' 3 ball is a little bit short. Van Polen gets the rebound. 3:12 left of the game. It's been all Comets, 27-5. There's an easy bucket for Sigafus, making it 29-5. And I don't believe the Marion Eagles have yet to score this quarter.
They have not. That was a nice look from Crick.
They break the press, but Booth runs it down like the free safety, and then they're going to get the foul on this one on Henderson. There's just a lot of frustration by the Marion Eagles right now. They just feel like everything's getting away from them.
Well, and here's the thing: the effort is phenomenal. They're getting into position. They're doing the right things. The problem is everything is just a half a step slow, and the Comets are getting where they need to get, and there's just so much reach. There's so much height. It's difficult. I don't want to make the obvious joke, Gary, but you kind of know. I mean, you've played enough pickup basketball against tall people, right? It's
yes.
tough to see sometimes.
Like everybody I play is tall. St. Louis misses the basket. 29-5. Maggie Yacht checks into the game for the Marion Eagles. Marion tries to set the offense right now. Henderson gives it up to Swatowski. Pass over the corner a little bit too high. That'll be a turnover. Comets ball. Riley Langton checks in the game for the Comets, and she'll be giving Tana Vanapolen a break. Another freshman in the game. She actually was on the varsity for volleyball, and she was the co-lead of the musical Newsies as a freshman.
I'll tell you right now, I think that was my favorite of all her performances. Not that she's not an excellent basketball and volleyball player, but I loved her in Newsies. That was a great musical. Did a great job in that show.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to match the theater performances that NMC has been able to put out there year after year. Mary Poppins last year.
Yep.
And
there's some extraordinarily talented kids at NMC. Julie Van Heitzman, the director, does a great job with them.
Well, it's more the talent. They work hard. That's the difference.
They work hard. And the really nice thing is community theater, as we've really switched subjects here. And we're going to get a jump ball. Community theater usually lacks for boys.
And we got a little body fluid issue on the floor. The refs are going to take a minute to do that. We're going to keep it here, but I want to make sure we thank all the sponsors. Don't mean to cut you off, Jay, but
no,
we got a long list of people that made this happen, so we want to give a big shout out. Go ahead.
I'll just finish the thought. The boys work hard at NMC. The ones that come out for the musicals and such. A lot of times that's not the cool thing to do. They give it their all, and they do a great job over there. I've enjoyed the last few I've seen.
So we want to thank the sponsors that make tonight's game possible. We got some new names on here, so you might want to hear. We got Kelly's Pizza and Grill, Burkholder Family Funeral Home, McBain Auto Service, Holton LP Gas, Sue Yacht Health and Wellness Products. Her daughter's playing tonight. Northern Truck Service, Resurrection Life, where the JV and assistant coach tonight is also an associate pastor there. High Point Cadillac GMC, McNally's Party Store, Amp Wireless, Pluger Mechanical, the Falmouth Co-op, White Pine Outdoor Boilers, McBain Hardware, Judy K. Gildy Photography, Highland Hills Maple Syrup, McBain and Lake City Family Pharmacy, LC Material, Primo's Barbecue, and they give us a spread the last time we were in NMC. Ebel's General Store, Mark's in the crowd right now, cheering on his granddaughter. McLean Transmission, Taylor Mechanical, Northern Michigan Christian Schools, and Ebel's Hardware. It's just fantastic, you know. I said it before, and I'll say it again. There's something about going local when you go to do the shopping. All these sponsors, these are businesses, these are neighbors, these are people that you go to church with, these are people that give back to the community. You know, you get these box stores that come into these towns. McBain just got a new one, which shall remain nameless. And all the money you spent there leaves. And all they do is pay minimum wage to the cashiers there. But when you go to these businesses that we just listed and any other local business, the money goes back into the community. You get to see your friends, your neighbors, people you know do well. In addition to that, they like to see you do well, and they like to support the kids, and they like to support everyone. So once again, 107.9 CDY, local first, McBain Sports first. Aspen LeGros with the long three-pointer, no good. Ran down by Allie Crick. Score Score is 29-5, minute 44 left in the first half. Crick's harassed at the top key, gives it up to Sigafus. Turnover, stolen ball by the Eagles. Ends up as a jump ball. Comets will get it underneath. I still don't think Amelia Dwyer's come out of the game yet. Inbound pass tapped out of bounds. Comets will be trying it second time.
I think you're right. I think she's going to pull an Iron Woman tonight.
Inbound pass to Sigafus. Gives it to DeRider. 3-point shot from the top. Burn iron, no good. Too much height down low. Riley Langton gets it. Misses the puppy. Off the hands of the Comets. Will be turned over. So, minute 21 left in the second quarter. Comets are up 29-5. Chloe Philo checks into the game for the Marion Eagles, hoping to turn the fortunes of the Eagles in the last minute and a half. Ball given up to Henderson. She loses control, turns it over to the Comets. We're down at a minute right now. Ball's in the Amelia DeRider. DeRider shot partially blocked on that one by Booms. Less than a minute left. Comets are up 29-5. Just want to remind everyone, the broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association at 107.9 Wcdy. No reproductions, retransmissions, or other distribution of the description or counts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA and 107.9 CDY. 40 seconds left in the first half. Comets are up 29-5. They've held Marion scoreless in this quarter. Zoe Philo takes the ball to the basket, gets her pocket picked right before the layup attempt off the leg of Crick.
Aspen LeGros had a couple nice looks at the basket on this end. Came up just short on a three. Had another nice putback. So Marion's getting decent looks, but they're not getting many second chances.
Now, this Marion team ended up 6-12 on the regular season and 5th place in the West Michigan D League. Riley Langton with the rebound on that one. 17 seconds left. Comets coming down for the last shot. Allison ran into the game. Ball is turned over. Chloe Philo. No one yelled wolf, and it's getting picked off by Sigafus. Sigafus has the ball. Minute 4. Tries a half-court heave. There's a whistle there. Are they going to call that foul?
Well, I think they might do it sheepishly. So the official comes over.
All right, so
after the buzzer, they're going to say.
Yes. So at halftime, it's been the Northern Michigan Christian Comets underneath playing fantastic offense and defense, up 29-5. You're listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 WCDY.
Kelly's Pizza and Grill in McBain would like to take this opportunity to thank their loyal customers for all their years of support. It's with your patronage that Kelly's Pizza and Grill can continue to support local schools, churches, and charities, not to mention keep serving up great tasting breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 6 till 10. Always doing their best to serve the McBain community, Kelly's Pizza and Grill, 100 Maple Street in the heart of McBain.
We've all been there. We rely on our vehicles more than ever to get us where we need to go, safe and sound. McBain Auto Service is open Monday through Friday and are fully licensed and insured to serve you. With over 50 years combined experience, they specialize in everything from brakes to engine repair with no job too big or small. Stop in for a safety inspection. McBain Auto Service, located at 9438 South Maury Road in McBain, or call 231-825-2729.
Dawn Fresh Catering is committed to serving fresh, homemade foods with an emphasis on using the great Abel's meats our customers love. Let Dawn Fresh Catering provide the food for your party or event. At Abel's General Store, you'll find a wide variety of grocery products, clothing, gifts, and of course, our signature meats. Family owned and operated since 1920, hometown service is our specialty. Dawn Fresh Catering and Eeple's General Store in beautiful downtown Falmouth.
If you haven't tried Primo's Barbecue yet, what are you waiting for? Primo's Barbecue is serving up their delicious Texas pit-style barbecue every day in Cadillac West at the former Tilly's Party Store. And now, they're delivering it too. Call in an order for the entire office. Authentic barbecue brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, ribs, and more. All done low and slow for the absolute best flavor. Primo's Barbecue, 2420 Sunnyside Drive. Look them up on Facebook at Primo's Barbecue. Call 779-1575 to order ahead or for delivery.
Making the final arrangements for a loved one is never easy. At Burkholder Family Funeral Home in McBain, they can help you get through the process one step at a time. Serving the families in McBain and the surrounding communities for over 40 years, they take pride in providing exceptional services that families can actually afford. The caring and compassionate staff at Burkholder Family Funeral Home can help ease the burden. Burkholder Family Funeral Home. Visit them today at 211 North Pine Street in McBain or call 231-825-8191.
Welcome to Buckley as we are in the district quarterfinals as the Northern Michigan Christian Comets are taking on the Marion Eagles, and it's been all Comets 29-5. This is Gary Hawkeye Banner joined by Jay Rico Suave. Simon, I want to let you know you're listening to the McBain Hardware halftime show. McBain Hardware, stop by and see Ron or Tyler for all your hardware needs. They have an extensive collection of Milwaukee and channel lock products. As my brother-in-law likes to say, if McBain Hardware doesn't have it, then you probably don't need it. Jay, your impressions of the first half?
Well, size. It does matter in this instance, as NMC's much superior height has been the difference in this one. The full court press, the JV being up and giving Coach Towers a bench. He's subbed in far more liberally than we've ever seen him sub in. Even without Anna Lancer, he's been able to bring 3-4 bodies off the bench. And even giving those starters a couple of minutes, especially with the minute load they're used to playing, is probably making a significant difference for them. And it shows. The full court press bothering Marion a great deal. And they've oftentimes had trouble even getting it over half court. They've gotten decent looks once they're able to get into a half court set. NMC's zone has certainly given Marion some difficulties and some fits. There's nothing there on the interior when they drive because of the superior height that the Comets have, but they've gotten some decent looks from outside. Tashala Switalski's had numerous solid looks at threes, and I keep waiting for those to fall. But for the most part, it's just been a domination on the interior by NMC. And I just really don't know what head coach Matt LeGros is going to do in the second half to try and change things up. But there's no sense in keeping anything in the bag, right? So
yeah, that's right.
We'll see what he's got and if it can make some sort of impact in this second half. One thing we do know about Marion, and it's been true in all sports throughout the years, they are battlers, and they are not going to give up in this one. They will go down swinging.
That is very much true. There's a lot of community pride and team pride, as you can tell by the large student section that traveled all the way up to Buckley from Marion. And that just shows you what kind of love they have for their own players.
Absolutely.
As we're getting ready for the second half, it's 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the halftime. It's been Northern Michigan Christian Comets 29 and the Marion Eagles 5. Jay, I'm assuming that you have some stats for us at this during this McBain Hardware halftime show.
I do. I absolutely do. It has been largely the Carrie Van Polen show for the Comets, as she's got a game-high 15 points, 11 of those coming in the first quarter as the Comets raced out to a 17-5 lead after the opening stanza. Amelia DeRuyter knocked down a couple of jumpers. She has 4 points, as does Allie Sigafus. The freshman Megan Bennett coming off the bench in the second quarter, got a couple of steals, got a couple of blocks, and got a couple of layups. And then Allie Crick with a jumper in that second quarter as well to round out the scoring for NMC. They're 1 for 5 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, the Eagles As we said, the road's been a little tough. Held scoreless in that second quarter. Chloe Philo has a bucket. Isabel Bonico has a bucket. And Stella Henderson is 1 of 2 from the line to round out the scoring for Marion, who are 1 of 2, as mentioned already, from the line.
And that brings your first half statistics. That's brought to you by J. Rico Suave Simon. Don't worry, there'll be another one next time.
There won't be a next time.
But that's what you think. But the way the Comets are playing right now, they could actually make a run, because the winner of this game will take on Buckley. And if I remember correctly, Buckley had, their record was...
I want to say they're 8 and 11?
Yeah, so
8 and 12, something like that. Just a couple games under 500, if I'm not mistaken.
And they're a very young team. They play a lot of freshmen and sophomores on that team, as you got your McBain Ramblers, who are, or McBain Ramblers, your Northern Michigan Christian Comets, who are done coached by second-year head coach Jason Towers. Their record was 11 and 8 on the season, 10 and 5 in the Highland Conference, tied for third place with the McBain Public. Last year, they were eliminated by Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart. In fact, the last 4 years, they were eliminated by Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart, but they got a little bit of a break this year.
Yep, Sacred Heart not in the district. Nor in the region, although they are looking, if we can look ahead this far, knock on wood, if the Comets were to get through this district with a win, they are looking at the likelihood of facing an unbeaten Oscoda in the regional semifinal.
Isn't Oscoda Division class or Division 3 and NMC's Division 4? It's the boys are Division 3.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. It is Manton that's looking at Oscoda.
That's right.
Yes. Sorry. I apologize. So the Manton Rangers, after beating Glen Lake, and congratulations to the Lady Rangers. That's a huge, huge win. State-ranked Glen Lake. Word on the street, Abby Brown did play, but was held scoreless.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Well, they have that, her last name fell in my head, Jordan. I want to say she's not Shepler.
It's not my head either. I'm sorry.
Anyways, she's a fantastic point guard there and has that great move with her left hand. Well, there's a minute 10 left in this halftime show. You've been listening to the McBain Hardware halftime show as the Lady Comets are up 29-5. You're listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 WCDY.
Northern Michigan Christian Schools in McBain is a Christ-centered learning environment run by parents rather than a church. It's an excellent Christian education for pre-K through 12th grade and currently serves more than 290 students. To find out more information, go to www.nmcs.us or call 231-825-2492. Again, that's 231-825-2492. Northern Michigan Christian School, believing that each student is uniquely gifted and a blessed child of God.
And welcome to Buckley as we are in the quarterfinals of district. The Lady Comets versus the Marion Eagles. As the Comets come back out with their starting 5. Eagles come back out with their starting 5. Comets are up 29-5 right now. And NMC has their zone defense. Trap Chloe Philo in the corner. And they force a jump ball right away. Giving the ball up to the Comets. Crick brings the ball over the timeline. Gets it to Ryder quickly. Bentham behind the three-point arc this time. That's it.
I called it.
Finally, she gets her toes behind the three-point line and she drains it.
I called it. That's why she couldn't knock him down earlier, I'm telling you. Toe on the line.
32-5. Comets are now up and in cruise control with 7:21 left in the third quarter. Another battle down low, knocked out of bounds by Sigapus. NMC is starting to play with a lot of confidence right now, aren't they?
They are, and they're getting more aggressive in the second half, and I would expect to see quite possibly the entire JV for much of the fourth quarter in this game.
That would be really kind of cool for them to be able to pull that off. Except for Amelia DeWright. I don't think she's coming out all game.
No, I don't think she is either. I don't know if Coach Towers has told her that, but...
Well, the way that the JV came in and actually played right there, you can let your girls go a little bit and go ahead and pick up fouls. Foul out even if it's going to be. I got someone that can replace you that is not too far of a step off in this game.
Yep.
Now the jump ball turned over to the Comets, up 32-5 with less than 7 minutes left. Maddie Bentham, toe on the line, too long on the three-pointer. DeRuyter with a great rebound, kick out to Crick, in and out, no good. Loose ball ran down by the Eagles. Eagles are in action. Salisbury setting up the offense.
Good hustle by Switalski to chase that down.
Pass down low, little scrum between Van Polen and Bonico. Favorite call in girls basketball. Jump ball. Block, three-pointer right there by Crick. Gathered up by Salisbury, but Salisbury was in an awkward position to do anything. She had to travel. It ended up being a turnover.
Yep, good hustle by Crick to get out and get a paw on the Switalski three-point attempt.
DeRuyter with the 14-footer, back iron, no good. Bentham runs down the rebound. Comets are back in business. Allie Crick goes coast to coast, gets the ball knocked out of her hands by Chloe Philo, but Chloe gets the body. Sigma's will be shooting two. Score is 32-5, 6:13 left in the third quarter. Just want to remind you that if you are leaving our listening area, or if you're out of town like in Kansas, like Kendra is, I want to let you know you can listen to this game online. There's live streaming for McBain Sports, brought to you by McLean Transmission. For anything transmission related and for quality used cars, head on to McLean Transmission on the Shantz Road between Cadillac and Lake City. Call 779-1394.
Allie Sigafus missed both free throws, Hawkeye, and I think I realized why. You're the only voice in the gym as she shoots the free throws. You're obviously distracting her.
I will try and not do that again. I just was thinking it was so automatic that it's kind of like calling the weather in California.
It's understandable.
In the summer.
Yep. San Diego, 72.
32-5. Under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Switalski with the
there it is.
There.
Tashawa Switalski. I'm telling you, it's too good a jumper. Knew it was going down eventually.
Switalski with Marion with 8 points. Great defense on that by Bonico as Sigafus tries to go strong, and Bonico just bodied her and get her hands on the ball. Falls in the hands of Van Polen. Van Polen gets loose and then gets fouled trying to go up with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to get Chloe Philo for that one. It's just unfortunate because Van Polen just had too good an inside position.
DeRuyter coming around the picket fence, misses the jumper. LeGros with the long rebound. No one's yelling wolf. She's trying to run amongst the trees, and the two trees cause her to travel.
Well, Sigafus beat her down the floor, got in front of her, got a piece of the ball, and then ran into Carrie Van Polen, and the two of them sort of shuffled trying to get out of the way, and all that activity, unfortunately, caused Booms to grab the ball and then travel, or excuse me, LeGros to grab the ball and then travel.
Crick comes out of the game, replaced by Paige Ebels, the only 8th grader on the roster, I believe. Kickoff pass to Bentham, right distance this time, a little bit off on the sight. Van Polen has it down low, loses control, just goes for the rebound. Battle for it, and they're going to be calling the hold on Booms. That's her third. Comets inbound the ball. Paige Ebels kicks out to DeRuyter. DeRuyter with the 3-ball. No good. Ebels gets the rebound. Out to Bentham. Bentham too close. Jumper's good, though. 1 foot on the line, 1 foot inside it. 2-pointer. 34-8. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Comets are up. Switalski trying to set it up. Gets it to Bonico. Bonico trying to attack Sigafus. Sigafus a little bit too aggressive on her defensive fouls. Bonico.
I like that move a lot. Isabel Bonico, as she caught that pass on the baseline, Hawkeye, faced up and immediately attacked the closing Sigafus and drew the foul. That was a nice move.
And that gives Sigafus 3 in the game so far. Chloe Philo left wide open, but not for long as Carrie Van Polen closes the gap and gets the foul. And then she blocked the shot, get back in the hands of Philo, and then she fouled Philo with the second attempt. Philo will be shooting 2. Merv doesn't know what's going on as she's guarding the free throw shooter.
Are you allowed to get away with that?
I think I just did.
All right, so explain to me which Paige Ebels is related to.
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't think Bob has a kid that old. I believe it's Ebels Hardware, but I mean not Ebels Hardware, but the general store, but I don't know which one it is. We'll have to get back to you on that one as the inbound pass is stolen by Bonico. Bonico going the other way. 34-9.
Yeah, unfortunately caught that ball on her hip, trying to cross over. Got it stuck, tried to get away with it. Almost. 4.5 minutes left here in the third. 34-9. NMC in control. Sigafus missing on the drive in the paint. DeRuyter now out on the wing looking for some help, harassed by Legros. Loose ball into the hands of the Eagles. Here comes Switalski. She'll bring it out. Now looking for some help. Booms will dribble it top side. Swung over. Chloe Philo's jumper is off the mark. Carrie Van Polen with the rebound. 34-9, Comets with the lead, 3:54 to go here in the third. Bentham, quick jumper from about 14 feet on the right baseline is good.
As Dave Skinner's listening to us back out the big shout out, he says that Paige Ebels is the daughter of Tom and Lori Ebels. And Tom and Bob, believe it or not, are brothers.
No way. Switalski's 3 was in and out again, and then she gets the steal on the Carrie Van Polen outlet pass.
Scores 36-9. Comets are up, 3:18 left. There's a foul on the rebound by Sigafus. Comets ball.
I like Switalski's little lefty, I'm not sure if we'd call that a semi-hook on the edge. But we get a foul on the Eagles on the rebound. Caitlin Boones picks up her 4th.
Paige Ebels brings the ball over half court, gets it down to Bennett. Bennett makes the easy lay-in. 38-9, 3:07 left in the third quarter. We got a timeout by the Marion Eagles. 38-9, 3:05 left in the third quarter. You're listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 WCDY.
There are 3 kinds of people who get really happy when it snows a lot. Skiers, snowmobilers, and people who just bought a new LS tractor from Ebels Hardware in Falmouth. With a comfortable, roomy, heated cab, plenty of power, expert dealer service, and a 6-year limited warranty, moving snow is no longer a chore. It's a downright pleasure. The more you compare, the more you'll see why you can excel in your field with a new LS tractor from Ebels Hardware, family owned since 1920 in downtown Falmouth.
And welcome back to Buckley. It's Monday night district quarterfinals as the Lady Comets are all over the Marion Eagles, 38-9. 3:05 left in the third quarter. This is Gary Hawkeye Vanna, joined by Jay Rico Suave Simon. It's not going to stick, so I'm just going to milk it for one day.
You've got me concerned that somebody's going to use it.
It won't stick. You said it never sticks for you.
Well, nothing has so far.
Check into the game for the Comets is Jamie DeCamp. And she gets her first action. Welcome to varsity, Jamie. And there you are. Make your presence known right away with the rebound. Gives the ball up to Paige Ebels. So you got one 8th grader, 2 freshmen, and 2 seniors on the court right now for the Comets. As Paige tries to drive to the basket, loses control.
Tell you what, Hawkeye, I may be a volleyball guy, but I know game when I see it. Paige Ebles is going to be good. She looks calm out there.
Yeah, she really does.
Good handle.
And she looks like she's going to be that kind of floor leader that you need out there.
Good ball handler, uses both hands, dribbles with her head up. There's a nice tack to the rim, all the way to the left side for the lay-in. Sorry to take over.
Paige Ebles pushes the lead 40-9 for the Comets with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass over to Henderson. Henderson back to LeGros. Wide open 3. LeGros just misses. Bennett gets the rebound. Gives it up to Ebles. Paige Ebles in the corner to DeCam. DeCam trying to get past Aspen LeGros. Finally gives up to Sigafus, but we got a timeout by the Comets. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here because we want to thank all the sponsors that made tonight's broadcast possible. We want a big shout out to Kelly's Pizza and Grill, Burkholder's Family Funeral Home, McBain Auto Service, Holton LP Gas, Suyat Health and Wellness Products, Northern Truck Service, Resurrection Life, High Point Cadillac GMC, McNally's Party Store, Amp Wireless, Fluger Mechanical, Falmouth Co-op, White Pine Boilers, McBain Hardware, Judy K. Gildy Photography, Highland Hills Maple Syrup, McBain Lake City Family Pharmacy, LC Materials, Primo's Barbecue, Eagles General Store, McLean's Transmission, Taylor Mechanical, Northern Michigan Christian Schools, and Eagles Hardware. Can you believe 23 people wanted to support the Lady Comets in playoff action at a Class D school?
Absolutely. Why not? It's a great community all the way around. I am unsurprised.
Eagles to bed. They've been doing it all season on the JV. Now they're trying it on varsity. Probably kicks it out to Riley Langton. Langton goes up strong. Gets fouled on that one by Henderson. Y'all send Langton to the line, shoot 2. You know, sometimes they say when the seniors leave, the cupboard's bare. I don't see a very bare cupboard right now.
Not at all.
That is the 4th on Henderson.
As Hawkeye bothers Riley Langton's free throw.
Katrina Bonico checks is in the game for the Marion Eagles. Langton takes the ball again for the free throw line.
This is a 15-footer. Should curl left to right.
Rebound Bonico, Marion's ball. Langton misses both of her free throw attempts. As we got full JV team on the court right now with Yount, Bennett, Langton, DeCam, and Ebles going against the Marion varsity.
I think JV coach Bennett has taken over, calling out most of the instructions since it's his kids on the floor.
Well, they do run a few different plays on the JV, so that they would be familiar with the plays that they don't run on varsity. So great box out by Maggie Yount right there to get the ball away from Katrina Bonico as she brings the ball over to the timeline. Doesn't seem like she likes that. Gives it up to DeCan. DeCan front irons her shot. Rebound by Bennett. Bennett put back is good, making the score 42-39 or to 9. Not 39. 30 seconds left. Score is 9 for Marion. Aspen LeGros with the three-pointer. Good. Splish splash. She's taking it back. Second three-pointer of the game for LeGros, making the score 42-12. DeCam finds herself wide open and runs into the long arm of the Henderson. And that will be a foul, shooting 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame Emily Kirchmer for that one, Hawkeye. That was...
Oh, thank you for the correction. That's how you do it, to be nice to the color or the play-by-play guy. The other color guy will go, dude, that's wrong. That's Kirchmer. But no.
Well, he's kind of a jerk.
I know. That's why you're so smooth. Rico Suave.
She had good position, hands up, didn't bring her arms forward. I'm no referee, but I thought that was pretty good defensive positioning by the freshman.
DeCam misses both of her free throws attempt. 42-12. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Comets are up. Ball's over in the corner of LeGros. LeGros tries to shake the cam, can't do it. Swing over to Swiatkowski. Bank is open for the three-pointer. So as time runs out, Marion is on a little bit of a run there with 6 points. 6-2 run, I believe. Making the score 42-15 at the end of 3. You're listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 WCDY.
When it's late, when it's snowing, when you just have to have it. It's nice knowing McNally's Party Store in downtown McBain is open 7 days a week. Locally owned and operated with the friendliest cashiers helping to serve your grocery needs. From candy and chips to pop and munchies, McNally's Party Store, they're still keeping it cold. And wishing the McBain Ramblers good luck in tonight's game. That's McNally's Party Store in downtown McBain, open 7 days a week.
Are you struggling with low energy, blood sugar, aches and pains, balancing your hormones, or even other health issues? Suyat Health and Wellness products target gut health, inflammation, and balancing blood sugars. These natural, plant-based probiotics and multivitamins may be your answer. She offers probiotics, multivitamins, and omegas, natural pain relievers. Call Suyat Health and Wellness products at 231-920.
And we're back in Buckley for district quarterfinals as the Northern Michigan Christian Comets are getting ready to punch their ticket to Wednesday night's showdown at 7:30 versus the Buckley Bears as they are up 42-15 on the Marion Eagles. That game on Wednesday, if the Comets continue to keep this lead, will be here on 107.9 CDY at 7:30. We'll have a great doubleheader as we'll start off the game with McBain versus Everett with the play-by-play done by the best in Northern Michigan.
Who do we get?
Jay Simon, and he should be helped by Dan Verberkmos doing his color. And then after that, you're going to have a little bit of a letdown, but I'm going to be doing the play-by-play with Dave Skinner for the Northern Michigan Christian Comets.
Well, admittedly, Skinner is the draw there.
As NFC misses another free throw. So even though it's 42-15, they do have something to work on this week in the gym if they want to make a deep run. What's the free throw percentage? Or
they are 1 of 12 now from the free throw line.
Great move by Salisbury, a little bit too strong on the shot. Rebound by Tana Vanapolen.
Tana Banana Vanapolen.
Tana Banana Vanapolen. And she gives it up to Paige Ebles. Ebles over to Yacht to Riley Langton. Closely guarded by Salisbury. She's doing a fantastic job. Chloe Philo all over Tana Van Polen. They're in the same Sunday school class, but they're not doing much praying together right now.
Nope.
Rebound by Boones. Boones going hard to the basket, loses a little control. Out of bounds. Just want to let you know, Dave Skinner is with Dave Van Heinsman. They're both listening to us online on their cell phone, and that is thanks to McLean Transmission for being our online sponsor. Online live streaming of all the games all season long and all playoffs. Swiatkowski with the 3-ball, just a bit outside. Turnover to the Comets.
I like the reference. Hey, quick shout out to Kelly listening in Cadillac as well. Kelly Simons, a former Northern Michigan Christian volleyball coach.
Paige Ebles attacked the basket hard against Chloe Philo. Chloe has to foul her. That put Paige on the line. You know what Towers said? I've seen enough of this missing in free throws. Give me DeRuyter.
I'm not sure she's cold enough coming off the bench, though.
That's maybe true. Third foul on this one by Chloe.
Paige Ebles at the line. That's the problem. Let the 8th graders shoot him.
Paige has a decision to make. The subs for her. If she misses, she keeps playing longer. If she makes it, she gets subbed out. She does the right thing.
She does the right thing, absolutely.
She knocks down both free throws. Now leads teams in made, leads the whole team in made free throws by making 2.
I'll tell you what.
It doubles the team
You look at Paige Ebles and the freshmen between the varsity and the JV, and this team is in good hands going forward.
Marion setting up their offense, trying to get an attack there. Philo down low. Gives it up to Booms. Rotates it back up to Salisbury. Salisbury had wide open jumper. They're just challenging her to shoot that one. And she backs back off. Now she'll shoot the 3 ball. And it's good.
Lexi Salisbury. Why not?
You know who her uncle is, right?
Steak? No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Sean Murphy. This is the niece of Sean and Darcy Murphy.
Oh.
McBain fan and cousin to Connor Murphy.
So that's who they're always coming to watch when they come to watch Marion games.
That's exactly who they are coming to watch. Is checking in the game for the Eagles is Stella Henderson.
I don't see them across the way.
Caitlin Booms and Aspen LeGros.
They skipped tonight's game? I don't see them.
Well, they're probably listening to us.
Oh, that's awfully nice of them.
Aspen LeGros brings the ball over. Straight up 3-pointer. A little bit long, no good. Chloe Philo with the rebound. She gets tied up and fouled with the holding call. That'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. I'm sorry. Talking to the MC crowd, they don't know the football references.
You got to put in soccer references.
There you go.
I have long said that there should be a, what's that called when two schools do something together?
Co-op.
Co-op for boys soccer and football.
Great rebound and put back by Bonico. You know why there isn't one? The rest of the Highland Conference is afraid of what the NFC boys could bring to the McBain football program. They do not want anything to do with the Northern Michigan Christian boys.
I'm telling you, even if it's like 6 to 8 kids, it would really make a difference. And there's been some past years where if they had played, my goodness, I mean, the Comets have had some big young men come through who didn't play soccer.
44-20 with 4:48 left in the game. Comets are up. The JV is on the floor right now except for Allie Crick. Long shot by Henderson. Fouled on that one by Maggie Yant. Henderson will be shooting 2. And like you said, the Eagles are not going away.
Nope. They don't care who you put in front of them. They're going to battle right to the end.
Amelia DeRier checks back into the game for the Comets. Skinner's trying to call me. He's listening to us on their air, but now he's trying to call me. What, does he think I'm going to put him into actually? Excuse me, we got a caller from Grayling. Hello, Dave from Grayling. What's your opinion? DeRier comes in as the point guard. Makes a blow-by move by LeGros. Pass down to Riley Langton. They're calling 3-second violation on Langton. I don't know how they could call that besides the fact that she already put a tent in there and had a bonfire and roasted 2 s'mores. Why did they think she was camping out? 44-20, 4:28 left in the game. Coming in the game is the Twin Towers, Foose and Van Polen. Allison Wren's coming into the game now. Coming out would be Riley Langton, Tana Banana Van Polen, and Maggie Yant. At this point in the game, I think it's going to force the ball to Wren.
This is the Tri-Towers with Bennett, Sigafus, and Van Polen on the floor. My goodness.
There's college teams that wish they could have that kind of height down low.
What is Bennett? 6'1"?
Yeah, she is 6'1".
And she moves really well, too. She's got quick feet.
LeGros attempts the long 3 ball. No good. Ran down by Henderson. Over Zotowski. Hers no good. Battled out of bounds. And it has to be off the counts because nobody can get up that high.
Emily Kirchmer, the freshman. What is it with all these freshmen taller than all the upperclassmen? She might be the only one anywhere close. Stella Henderson's pretty tall drink of water as well, but DeRider's not going to let LeGros get that 3-pointer off.
DeRider chases down the next 3-pointer and force it to be short. Sigapus on the rebound.
DeRuyter almost taken out by the official. Good defense by the official.
44-20 with 3:35 left in the game. DeRuyter gets fouled by LeGros. And that will be their 9th. So she should be shooting 1-1.
LeGros with the she tripped. Why is the foul on me type look on her face? And even DeRuyter grinning at the free throw line seems to know.
Well, she tripped over her foot.
Was it? Oh my goodness. Look for a blood red moon, folks, as Amelia DeRuyter misses a free throw.
Kircher brings the ball over half court. Tries to set up the offense. Or Kirchmar. Ball goes off the hands of LeGros. 44-20, 3:18 left in the game. Comets are up. They are getting ready for a second round matchup with the Buckley Bears at 7:30. Once again, you'll be able to catch all the playoff actions for McBain, Rambler, and Northern American Christian Comets here on 107.9 CDY. Just a little warning, if them, Matt, and then McBain, NMC, Matt, and all make it to the finals, Northern Michigan Christian will be broadcast online only. So just put that in the back of your head. We have to get there first, but if we look that far ahead, if we have 3 local teams in the finals, Northern Michigan Christian will be online only.
Hey, Hawkeye, you ready for a hot take?
Yes.
2:45 remaining in this game. Jason Towers should be fired if Allison Wren doesn't get more shots in this game. Here we go.
Allison Wren with the turnaround jumper.
Dang it.
It was in and out. It's every part of the rim.
I am
flushed down, comes back out.
To be very clear, please nobody take that little snippet of recording and suggest that I said anything of the sort about Jason Towers. Doing a fantastic job
Just
here.
got it right there.
Exactly, yes, I know. But I will say, the offense should definitely be going through number 5 right now. I want to see Allison Wren get a bucket.
Allison Wren coming around the picket fence. Slotowski knows where it's going, so they have to give it up to Bennett. Bennett with a nice little 8-foot jumper knocks it down.
You know, and looking at Megan Bennett, I think she might have noticed the jerseys around her attempting to defend that jump shot, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I got to tell you more of my story about the officiating last week. The incident of the brawl.
Don't say it on the air, though. We don't want JJ to hear that. Unless you're going to say nice things.
Wren down low.
Come on. Oh, take the touch.
Here it is again. She gets fouled. She'll be shooting 2. It is double bonus. As they're forcing the shot to her. I don't know if she's made any buckets yet in the season, but I'll tell you what, if she makes a bucket, these Comet girls are going to celebrate more than a win.
They just went nuts for a free throw attempt. Allison Wren at the line. It's on target, just short. It was on target, but just short.
Checking in the game right now, Riley Langton. You have Tana Banana Van Polen, Maggie Yant. And if Wren makes this, she'll be coming out after she makes her free throw. Jim goes quiet. Everyone's in anticipation. Misses the backboard, so she has to come out. Paige Ebles checks into the game for the Comets, up 46-20 with just over 2 minutes left in the game. Salisbury brings the ball over half court, thinks about the shot, but then realizes Bennett's in front of her. That's a lot of reach.
Yeah, this is the
loose ball. Paige Ebles gets the steal. She's going all the way to the backboard. Gets fouled from behind. No, she doesn't. Strong layup makes the score 50-20 Comets.
It's the tough thing for the Eagles right now is you bring the JV out and they play like it's a early season game because that's how they're coached to play. So they're going to keep it up.
Just want to let you know I made a mistake. It's 48-20 Comets. They call a foul on Caitlin Booms, as Caitlin Booms, the senior, very well may play the last game in that Marion Eagles jersey.
Got a nice hand from the crowd. It's good to see. This putt's going to move left to right.
Leaves it just a little bit short. Great lag putt, but unfortunately in basketball, you don't get to tap it in from there.
Two nice lag putts, but both coming up short.
48-20. Comments are up. Less than a minute and a half left.
I have a feeling practice tomorrow for NMC could be nothing but free throws.
Slokowski missed the three-pointer. Paige Eagles just forcing the action. Gives it up to Maggie Yant. Yant gathers herself and puts the layup in. 50. They finally got the half-century mark. 50-20. Comets. Just over a minute left in this game. Salisbury gives up to Kuchbar. Guarded all by Eagles. Eagles steals the ball. Now they're going to call it a jump ball. No, sorry. DeCam checks in the game. Ball's down low to Bonico. Loose goes off the hands of Kirchbar, and it will be Comets ball. 56 seconds left. Comets are up 50-20. They'll be played again on Wednesday night at 7:30, which you'll be able to listen to that game here on 107.9 CDY. In fact, we'll have a McBain doubleheader from two different locations as Tana Banana Vanna Poland slips on a banana, takes the extra step on the layup. Or as they like to call in the Little League game I had the other day, too much NBA.
Yes. They let LeBron get away with that, but not Banana Vanna Poland.
As we were saying, on our sister station, 107.1, you will have the Manhattan Rangers as they upset Glen Lake 46-36. You'll also have on 107.9 at 6 o'clock as Bonico knocks down a great layup. That's a fantastic move. I like to have seen that all night long. As the score is now 50-22, you'll have McBain Public versus Everett girls basketball, followed by the nightcap, which would be NMC versus Buckley. Vanna Poland with the rebound right there. No good. Ball's up high. Jan gets it. She tried to force it in. Out of bounds. 6.6 seconds left. The Comets will be moving on to Wednesday night action at 7:30. Aspen LeGros, last shot of the season. You know, if you're going to lose nothing than that.
There you go.
Straight on three-pointer. Beautiful shot. Straight down. That didn't even move. So, at the end of the game, Comets win 50-25. You're listening to McBain Sports on the all-new 107.9 WCDY.
Are you struggling with low energy, blood sugar, aches and pains, balancing your hormones, or even other health issues? Suyat Health and Wellness products target gut health, inflammation, and balancing blood sugars. These natural, plant-based probiotics and multivitamins may be your answer. She offers probiotics, multivitamins, and omegas, natural pain relievers. Call Suyat Health and Wellness products at 231-920-5993.
Dawn Fresh Catering is committed to serving fresh, homemade foods with an emphasis on using the great Abel's meats our customers love. Let Dawn Fresh Catering provide the food for your party or event. At Abel's General Store, you'll find a wide variety of grocery products, clothing, gifts, and of course, our signature meats. Family owned and operated since 1920, hometown service is our specialty. Dawn Fresh Catering in Abel's General Store in beautiful downtown Falmouth.
Out in this cold, you need to heat your house with Holton's LP Gas. Call them today at 231-839-4600. You can contact the office for specials today. And if you're a new customer, they have specials for you as well. Holton's LP Gas has been in Lake City for over 30 years. And don't worry, they service the entire listening area with 24/7 live trained professionals. Holton's LP Gas is a proud sponsor of NMC Athletics.
In In the small town of McBain lies a locally owned family pharmacy that takes pride in helping improve the health of every patient that comes through the door. At McBain Family Pharmacy, you're more than just a prescription. Here, you're family, and their experienced team of professionals are always available to answer any questions you may have regarding prescription and over-the-counter medications. McBain Family Pharmacy is your full-service family pharmacy for both traditional and compound medications. Call them today at 231-825-8175. That's 231-825-8175. Or stop by their store, located at 119 North Roland Street in McBain.
The vision of Resurrection Life Church in Cadillac is to encounter God, equip people, and empower the church. It's all about belief in the Bible, the Trinity, the deity of Jesus Christ, the church, salvation, the Holy Spirit, the gifts of the Holy Spirit, healing, baptism and Holy Communion, and the spiritual unity that brings together all believers in Christ. If you've been looking for a church home, consider Resurrection Life Church on 44.5 Road in Cadillac. Encounter, equip, empower. That's Resurrection Life Church. Learn more at getreslife.org.
And we're back in Buckley. Gary Hawkeye Vanna joined by Jay Rico Suave Simon as we just watched the Northern Michigan Christian Comets defeat the Marion Eagles 50-25 to advance to Wednesday night action at 7:30 against the Buckley Bears. Jay, you got some statistics for me you want to share? Tell us what your the big news flash that you had?
The big news flash I had? Yeah, well, it's not all unicorns and rainbows for the Comets tonight, despite coming away with the 50-25 victory. We'll run down the scoring for you. Carol Van Polen paces all scorers with a game-high 15 points, all in the first half. Matter of fact, she had 11 of those in the first quarter as the Comets set the tone with the full-court press. Got a lot of turnovers early that led to easy layups, and they jumped out to that 17-5 lead after the opening quarter. Also in double digits, Megan Bennett, the freshman, finishes with 10 points. Maddie Bentham finishes with 7. Paige Ebels, the 8th grader, comes off the bench and finishes with 6 second-half points. Amelia DeRuyter with a couple of jumpers in the first quarter finishes with 4 points, as does Allie Sigafus, and then Maggie Yount with 2 points and Allie Crick with 2 points to round out the scoring for the Comets, who were just 3 for 20 unofficially from the free throw line in this game. No, I did not stutter. 3 for 20. I would not be shocked if Coach Jason Towers spent a good 45 minutes shooting free throws tomorrow night.
Yeah, and
practice.
Paige Ebels, the 8th grader, had 2 of those 3.
She did. Went 2 for 2 from the line. Carrie Van Polen was 1 for 3, so the only 2 that made free throws in the game. Meanwhile, the Marion Eagles came alive a little in that second half. They actually were only outscored 21-20 in that second half as they found the range a little bit better. They knocked down 5 3-pointers in the game, so they got 15 of their 25 points from range. They were led by both Aspen Legros and Tashawa Switalski, both finishing with 6 points apiece, all from 3-point range. Isabel Bonico also with 6 points, getting her work done on the interior. Chloe Philo, the sophomore, Lexi Salisbury, each with 3 points apiece. Salisbury with a 3-pointer. And then Stella Henderson goes 1 of 2 from the line to finish with a single point to round it out for the Eagles, who were 2 of 6 from the free throw line on the night. So they did not make many trips to the line, much to the Marion Eagle fans' chagrin, I would not doubt. But that's not the story. The story, the Comets' superior height, I think largely leading the way in this one, as the press gave the Eagles fits, and NMC does what they need to do to advance. And as you mentioned, Hawkeye, they'll take on the Buckley Bears in a game folks can hear right here on CDY, 7:30 Wednesday night.
Yeah, once again, want to give a big shout out to all the local sponsors that make these games happen. There's not many other communities that has this kind of support for Division III and Division IV basketball, and the McBain fans, as you heard throughout the game, but the community has come out in both first. Well, we got some postseason awards to go through right here, Jay, and I was wondering if you were ready for your awards.
Sure.
Now, when I do my sheets, I actually have little lines so you can write them there and keep the notes right there for you. So if you want to use that, feel free since you type up the post-game summary.
Oh, well, you've got the laptop tonight. I thought you were going to do it.
No, you're good at it. You understand English. I'm so bad at English, I tried to learn Spanish. All right.
You're really good at Spanish, though.
So, for the Judy K. Gildy picture-perfect play of the game, Jay, what you got?
Oh, you're supposed to take a little longer to set it up. You're not supposed to just throw it out there. And come on, really? All right, let me give this a thought. There were an awful lot of plays that I think you could go with in this game. The Comets, I can think of several moments defensively with that full court press where girls hustling through and picking off passes as the Eagles tried to break that press. A lot of those early picked off passes led to easy buckets and layups on the interior. There was an early pocket pick and layup by the Comets, although I can't picture who that was by. But, you know, I'm going to go with a later play, and I'm going to do it simply because I want to give her some love, because I think it's going to be a name that you're going to hear a lot when it comes to NMC girls basketball. It's the Paige Eagles crossover and blow by, left-handed drive, right-handed layup from the left side of the rim in the fourth quarter. Is going to be my Judy K. Gildy picture-perfect play of the game. Frankly, you could have picked any number of things in this one because there was that many great plays by the Comets. It was a game full of great plays, but I'm going to give it to the 8th grader who kept her level head, gave the Comets some significant minutes. And that can't be overlooked because there's going to come a time when they're going to need to get some good minutes, whether it's 1 or 2 in spot moments, for these Comets to continue to make the kind of run they want, to give those starters a breather and allow them to play better toward the end of games. Paige Eagles could be one of those kids that comes off the bench and does that.
Especially if Anna Lancer's injury is lingering at all.
Absolutely. Absolutely, because Paige Eagles can handle the rock. Well, and that's going to be significant.
Congratulations to Paige Eagles with your crossover blow by left-hand side, right-hand layup is your Judy K. Gildy picture-perfect play of the game. Continuing along the awards, I don't set them up as well as you do, so I'm going to ask you to do another one if you're ready. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Highland Hills Maple Syrup All Heart Award. Remember, Highland Hills. Kid tested, big money approved. What do you got for the Highland Hills Maple Syrup All Heart Player of the Game?
This one's actually a little bit easier for me. I don't have to think about this one too much. The All Heart Award is going to go to the player who has come off the bench as the 6th or 7th girl, oftentimes has given them really, really important minutes off the bench, but hasn't seen a great deal of time during the regular season. Tonight she got the start, hit a couple of early buckets that really sparked the Comets, and ran the point at times in place of Anna Lancer, and basically just worked her off throughout that game defensively, really did a nice job. I'm going to give that award to Amelia DeRuyter.
Well, congratulations to Amelia DeRuyter as your Highland Hills Maple Syrup All Heart Player of the Game. Well, there's still more awards to go with, and we're going to go with the next one right now. I hope you're ready for this one, the High Point High Achiever Top Rebounder of the Game.
I might have to, split this one. As I think about this one, this is a tough one. We had a lot of bodies out there, a lot of Comets cycling through that got some good minutes. Go ahead.
All right. So while you think about it, we're going to throw it back to the station because we got the High Point High Achiever Top Rebounder and the coveted Taylor Mechanical Hawkeye Player of the Game. But first, you're listening to McBain Sports on all new 107.9 Wcdy.
Your one-stop farm supply store is Falmouth Co-op in the heart of agriculture country, with locations at Falmouth and McBain. Falmouth Co-op has what you need to keep all your animals well-fed and healthy, plus bulk fuel and professional agronomy services like custom fertilizers and spraying and soil and grid sampling. Falmouth Co-op is your premier grain dealer and birdseed headquarters, and the McBain location has pizza, burgers, wings, and appetizers. Stop in today at either location in Falmouth and McBain. Falmouth Co-op is proud to support McBain's student athletes.
We've all been there. We rely on our vehicles more than ever to get us where we need to go, safe and sound. McBain Auto Service is open Monday through Friday and are fully licensed and insured to serve you. With over 50 years combined experience, they specialize in everything from brakes to engine repair with no job too big or small. Stop in for a safety inspection. McBain Auto Service, located at 9438 South Maury Road in McBain, or call 231-825-2729.
Kelly's Pizza and Grill in McBain would like to take this opportunity to thank their loyal customers for all their years of support. It's with your patronage that Kelly's Pizza and Grill can continue to support local schools, churches, and charities, not to mention keep serving up great tasting breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 6 till 10. Always doing their best to serve the McBain community, Kelly's Pizza and Grill, 100 Maple Street in the heart of McBain.
And we're back in Buckley as the Northern Michigan Christian Comets punched their ticket to the district semifinals with a 50-25 point win over the Marion Eagles. We are about ready to give the last two awards here. I want to remind you that this game will be broadcast on Wednesday at 7:30, and then we'll have a doubleheader on CDY at 6 o'clock. It'll be McBain versus Everett in the first game, and this will be the nightcap. Now, we left with a little bit of a cliffhanger, as they like to say. Who shot JR, and who is the high point, high achiever, top rebounder of the game?
Two quick things. Do you remember who actually did shoot JR? And two, is there anybody at all in our listening audience that knows what you're referencing?
Well, Dave from Grayling, the caller that came in, would know who we're talking about.
Dave in Grayling, hello. Who is our All Heart Award winner sponsored by again?
That would be the Highland Hills Maple Syrup.
Highland Hills, yes.
So who do you got for the high point, high achiever, top rebounder of the game?
Well, there are a lot of trees on this NMC Comet team, and we could go with one of Hawkeye's favorites and zag and give it to the entire forest. But I'm going to give it to another, well, I was going to almost say another freshman, but I gave an award to an 8th grader earlier.
Yes.
But I'm going to go with freshman, and that's going to be Megan Bennett, who came up from the JV for tonight's contest, got her first varsity points, finished with 10 in the game, and was a terror defensively when she came in at 6'1", cleaning the glass left and right and getting a lot of putbacks. Your High Point Cadillac GMC High Achiever Award is going to go to freshman Megan Bennett.
Well, congratulations, Megan Bennett, with your second action in varsity, second time you played against Marion. You have won the High Point High Achiever Award for tonight's game. And now, for the drum roll, real quick, just got a text from Dave Skinner. He's now starting to quote Charlie Brown as he said, "Good grief." So,
wow. Dave
from Grayling is saying Charlie Brown quotes to us. So, without much further ado, with the setup, please, we are now to the most valuable time on the air, the most anticipated moments, the reason why we went to the cliffhanger, and we're going to do it again. No, and I'm going to ask you, who is the Taylor Mechanical Hawkeye player of the game?
Well, again, a fantastic effort, team effort from the Comets in this one, and they got off to a fantastic start, 17-5, 29-5 at the half, and it was all through the full court pressure that they were putting on the Eagles and spearheading at the top of the zone and spearheading that defensive effort was Carrie Van Polen. She finishes with a team high 15 points, multiple blocks, multiple rebounds, a great effort on the defensive end, and really kind of sparked the Comets to start. Didn't see a lot of time in the second half, but she didn't need to. 11 in the first quarter, 15 for the game. Carroll is your Hawkeye player of the game, presented by Taylor Mechanical.
Well, congratulations to Carol, as you are the Hawkeye player of the game. Without much further thoughts, it's time to call it a night. This has been Gary Hawkeye Vanna. I've been joined by Jay Rico Suave Simon, and even echoes in the gym now that's completely empty. Back at the station, we have Damian as well as Zach Wiggins turning the dials, trying to make us sound somewhat good. You've been listening to McBain Sports on 107.9 WCDY.
107.9.
Anything goes. All the different genres throughout the day.
CDY.